looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. They'll run with Samuels.
Y'all pushing that nigga 4 yards forward.
Maybe the 34.
They're trying to show that they can run the
ball. Y'all know what they can do.
Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll try and run forward with Cannon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Wentz. And that'll wind up complete.
Come on, man.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Credit the secondary, credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long.
There won't no damn way to stay with it. He was beating, they gave this shit to you.
They'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw is Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The ball comes out.
Wow.
The hit, but they'll say
they let that nigga intentional ground that shit. That's wild. Wow. That's wild. I mean, dang.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball.
That shit
going forward. Could have been a fumble. Looking for the end zone. That is caught.
Look at what they made me do. Look at what they made me do.
Juju Smith-Schuster. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Hey, team 6.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. It's good.
Nobody went over there.
That extends their lead by 2 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Let's go on an attack. We'll see how that's caught inside the 20.
Nigga, why won't you block nobody? You stood there and watched me fight 4 motherfuckers by my goddamn self. You stupid motherfucker. Oh! They fucked me! And that nigga just sat and watched. He didn't do nothing. Nothing to help. Watch the whole goddamn play. You idiotic motherfucker.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there.
Ciao, motherfuckers.
Completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Why did I throw that? Why did I throw that? That was a dumbass pass. I hit the wrong goddamn button. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong goddamn button. The wrong motherfucking button. The wrong goddamn button. What the fuck? What the fuck? Heading wide open. Wide the fuck open. Look, I can't even run up if I go offside. Goddamn. They still make my man go. I don't even control it. Wow.
Extra point put through by Boswell.
That shit is crazy.
Down to 3 touchdowns to 21. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6.
God damn.
Starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside.
Let's go. They tried to fucking clog you up.
And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Back now in Pittsburgh. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on first is Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, 31 yards. And the Eagles get a score closer. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recovering. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Right, okay.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
Pick it! You a safety! You a safety!
It was a veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
That nigga catch everything, though.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Shit.
The Steeler first
That
down
nigga catch everything, though. They ain't dropped the ball. They ain't dropped the ball. You can say whatever you want, man. You the same nigga that been playing. You the same nigga that been playing until you went to YouTube.
Inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there.
Same nigga, same play. See, you started cheating.
Continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage.
You ain't gonna do nothing run the clock. Shit. Fuck, I'm gonna sit there for 3. That's what you gonna do. That's all you do. That's all you do. Run the clock. You get up, you run the clock. That's what you do. That's why I try not to let you get up, because you gonna run the clock. That's all you gonna do. Cheat talk, cheat talk, cheat talk, cheat talk.
Running the ball, running part of the offense.
All you do is run the clock, man. Why do you lie so much?
Run the ball, man.
You run the clock every play. Why do you lie so much? Do you even believe in Jesus? Do you believe in Jesus? Do you believe in Jesus?
Yeah, I
Just,
believe, man.
well, don't lie for Jesus. Not for me. Don't lie for Jesus. Do it for Jesus. Try for him. See how I feel for Jesus.
That's okay.
See how I feel for Jesus. You might like it.
I'm gonna give you a chance. I'm gonna give you a chance.
You might like it. Mm-hmm.
Give him a chance. We go Titans. Give him a chance to win.
Mm-hmm. I heard you.
You know, if I get a decent quarterback, he has no chance.
You better get one. Shit. Every time I'd have beat everybody you pick. Everybody you got, I'd have beat you 100 times with them. What the fuck is you talking about? You don't know what the truth is. Don't know what the truth is. That's all I keep saying. You like Terrio. The same about it. Bad thing about it, you actually believe the shit you be saying.
Shit.
It's documented proof. I'd have beat you. It's documented proof over 100 games that I done won against you. But still, you the done. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You only good as your last guy.
If I would cheat, I'd be good. I'd be good at my last game too.
Shit, you do be cheating.
Shit. No, I ain't like you. I don't need to cheat. I don't need to cheat. I don't need to go to cheat plays. I don't need to do that. I was going touchdowns without him. You the only one that couldn't move the ball going backwards, then you had to go to a YouTube play. You the only one did that. Not me.
Still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Nashville. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Ready, set. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Go out. Tighten up. Check 24. Check 64. Weak line.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and
Come on, Earl.
a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind.
Yeah, because even though with your glitch plays, you still ain't getting on them.
3rd and 10 here on the opening drive.
You can have your glitch plays, you still ain't getting it over on them.
From the gun, here's Tannehill.
Told you still ain't getting it over on them. Glitch plays don't work on these niggas. They super. I told you. I told y'all niggas in your play with them. These niggas super. Only reason you get that shit.
It's one of the few things defenses
Only
try.
reason.
How did we
Only
do on third
reason.
down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, that's Earl Thomas, the all-pro safety, knocking it free.
Yep, that's him. That's what they call it. Earl Thomas.
Jackson on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Crazy as hell. That's
Took
Willie
a
Sneed.
shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Why did I go out of bounds?
Inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run here with Ingram. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go. Let's show them how to score without running the clock, fella.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they're able to run it in and started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for
show
the
them
defense
how
to
to
deal
not
with.
run
They've
the
got to
clock.
go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Tucker now to
First
kick
time
it
they
away
did
following
that,
the touchdown.
fucking 100 games.
This will be taken about the 12.
No, they ain't giving you that. They tried to give it to you. No, you don't get that.
Well, you gave
Try
up the
again.
first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They go play action here on first down. Going up top. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you tell your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that,
Can't get away from Earl.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Squeeze.
They'll try the right side with Henry. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He finds Humphreys. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill.
No.
His tight end, Walker. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
No.
Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work, and then someone catch them at the end and pat.
Under pressure, he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Jayon Brown able to get him for a loss of about 3. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. After the sack on
that's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit right there.
Has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set, and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
10 to go. The Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going
46 total yards.
4.
That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Let's get it, baby.
Rush in. Check 26.
Derrick Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
Nah.
Now a shot
I don't think I'm going to let you do that.
Down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what
He
an
did,
effort to
but
get
he
his
tried
hand
to
on that
run my
one,
man off
knock
with
it
it,
away,
throw it in,
and
but
brings
I
up
know
a
how to take
4th down
control of him
decision.
and come in and do that too.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And it is
No dice. No dice.
surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It
Somewhat
doesn't pay
predictably.
off, and the
Yeah, it didn't
Ravens
pay
get
off.
the football back
That
and
did
in
not pay
great
off.
shape. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Ingram. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. 3rd and goal, Jackson. He goes underneath to Ingram. No gain at all on the play there. That brings up 4th. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. And this is
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Seth Roberts there to make
Awesome.
the grab.
Awesome offense.
As the Ravens
Awesome
push
offense.
further out in front.
Defense couldn't do nothing about it.
Big
Awesome,
4th down
awesome offense.
conversion for the
I ain't see none of that.
defense.
I ain't see none of that.
Tough pill to swallow.
That was awesome. That was awesome offense. That's all I saw.
How about them just
Awesome
deciding
offense.
to go for it on 4th down?
It was awesome.
And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
This is taking about
See, I
7
could have
yards
pulled the
deep.
moon and ran the clock down.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
I ain't
at
do
about
that.
the 23-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphries. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. Tannehill now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this 1st half, but he's got a 1st down here. A shotgun snap for Tannehill, eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
Incomplete.
boy, you supposed to pick that.
Almost picked.
It's supposed to be picked.
Down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And Walker has it. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Ready? 10-2 start.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Tannehill staying out there. They're going to go on 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. He sets to fire deep. And this
Didn't want to pick it. I just wanted to hit you.
What a real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
I didn't want to pick it. I just wanted to make sure you didn't catch it. You know? Hit him while I was in the air, you know what I mean?
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Wow, did they just do that bullshit?
Picked off at the 22. And
they just gave it to him,
y'all. At the 23-yard line. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
Yeah, you better go and let it go to halftime. So that boy run the clock, y'all, even when he ain't up.
1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
1st half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
14-2. They not supposed to have nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. I know they're down, but starting the 3rd quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Jackson, he's going deep.
Hollywood. Go to Hollywood, nigga. Go to Hollywood, nigga.
Way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, he quitting. Oh, he can't finish the game. He quitting. Look at him. 38%. Good Lord. I ain't never did that bad. Good. 38 total yards. God, I ain't never did that bad. No. Jawan had 10% last night, nigga. That was for the game. That was all the way through the game. He had 10% completed. The quarterback. Nigga. I'm talking about, I had what? 35. I scored right after halftime, so 35 and nothing. He quit. I'm talking about. That nigga don't need the quarterback at all.
He got lucky. He won.
Mm-hmm.
my damn Reds. Ain't gonna be more physical than
Ain't nobody out there that's more physical. Get Kansas City, except for their offense can't match it with Baltimore defense, and their defense can't match it with Baltimore offense. San Francisco ain't got a shot.
What color you in? White?
Black. See my baby.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Let me stay in here. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on. I'm coming. Hold on.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47 -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Shit. Hey, hold on, Mo. Let me fix this up real quick. So she can take it to these dirt. Shit, I forgot all about him.
Yeah, she over here like, is he still in the middle of a game?
So she wanna, 8.
I guess so.
3.5. 15 a grand. 15 times 3 is 45. Then it's 0.5. 3.5.
Right there's your thing. Sit it on there. Look, right here's your step. Look.
You want the cord out the PlayStation 2 camera?
I haven't thought about that, so.
That joker got mad quick.
I know.
He gets angry too quick. Alright. Watch out. Don't mess with all that stuff.
Here.
In my butt.
Here. Look. Play up on his phone, too. God, shit, Tom.
I'm gonna have to go give me some more tree today. Shit.
Look.
They trying to buy all of this.
Oh, my God. Stand up there. Should have never brought him back here.
Leave him alone.
I can't.
What is it? Here. Take that. Play with that. You just gotta have some of daddy's to break up. Huh? Gotta have some of daddy's. Don't look at daddy do this. Daddy don't never want to see you doing this. Ever. You hear me? That baby crazy. What time you gotta leave for work? Oh shit, look at it. It's 3 o'clock. Yo, you see all the Republicans that's endorsing Kamala and Biden?
Here we go. What they need? Let's pick it up. It's outside, guys. Outside. Let's get off the field.
Earl Thomas, do your job, baby. Do your job. It's snowing. In Baltimore.
Rolling to his right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he
get
takes
that
it
nigga.
across
It's
the
Baltimore.
40-yard line. 17
y'all hit him
yards on the
fast.
game's opening play and a quick first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah, all right.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is
They won't let me pick shit.
incomplete.
They won't let me
Showed
pick
off the
shit.
arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Shit. Hey, Reed, they wouldn't let me pick it. Thomas had that.
And see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands.
Thomas had
Guess
that.
what? Creates a lot of confusion. Have a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on football.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by
Yeah,
Samuel.
right.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And boy, they had
See who
high
what?
praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
I
down.
see you, Guap.
Was sacked by Justin Ellis.
I see you, Guap. I came through that motherfucker before you can do anything. That was me. I came through that bitch before you can hand it, before you can think about handing it off. Please hand it off.
That led to the sack.
Now left side, a completion.
I don't think
is
so.
tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And that's about
Perfect defense
it.
in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. It would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see.
Thank you.
This is gonna
Thank
be
you.
intercepted.
Thank you.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a big turnover
Appreciate
there
it.
as his guys will get the football
Appreciate
back.
that. We need that love. You know what I mean? Gotta get off after this game.
Jackson and the Ravens
Ain't no
come
getting
up
back
now,
in front of
1st and
nothing.
10 at the 20.
Whip. Watch the whip. Right there. 54.
After the interception, here's Jackson, buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. On the run, he'll let it go deep.
Oh, why you throw that out of bounds, Lamar? Oh my God.
Complete.
You got that. He open. Room to run open. He under that all day long.
32.
Take 4.
Let's go. Come on. We're going for a ride.
Jackson throwing again.
They wouldn't let me move that time.
He's taken down. Credit the
Motherfuckers
sack
wouldn't let
to
me
the
move.
Oregon Duck DeForest Buckner. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. They
go.
wind up getting 16.
Let's
Even
go.
That's not quite enough. It's 4th down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Coleman. And down
Y'all
right
pushing
around the
that nigga.
32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here we go. Hey, alert! 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 Kill! 21!
On first down, Garoppolo going for it all.
Should have been picked. Should have been picked. Should have been picked. That shit should have been picked.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you gotta fight that little bit of panic.
I get fucked so much.
You gotta play the ball.
I get fucked so much. Look, played it perfect. I get fucked so much. It's just crazy. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck me some more.
Garoppolo to try again on second down.
Thank you.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor.
Appreciate it.
Down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception.
And we thank you.
Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by
Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
All
right.
A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
That bullshit right there.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Why did you let him? Oh my God.
Pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Mr. Blitzer.
The Baltimore
So you gonna blitz every play, huh?
Set to get going.
So you gonna blitz every? Come on with it. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it, baby. Come on with it, baby. Blitz every play, baby. Why you ain't blitz? Why you ain't blitz that time? Why you ain't blitz right there? You should have blitzed right there. Come on, blitzer.
Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit him on the pitch.
Come on, blitzer. Come on, Mr. Blitzer, Mr. Blitzer. What happened? What's wrong, Mr. Blitzer? You blitzing. Come on now. Don't get scared of blitzing now.
Jackson steps away to his left. He's going to take
Get off me.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard
Don't get scared now, Mr. Blitzer. Blitz me. Come on now. You know you like to. You know you want to. You know you won't. You better. Y'all want to blitz? Okay, we'll open you up where you can't go.
On the board here in the first half. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
I know, because I put 4 wide from the beginning. You blitz when you got the interception for a score. You blitzed every play before that. And you blitzed every play before that. And then blitz now. Bring it back now. Blitz again.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Well, it would have been in the first place. So he should have just knelt it down.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up.
Let's get him. Let's get him. Let's get him.
Able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. That last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Y'all can pick that.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis on
Yeah, I saw him. That's why I put that man back there. He won't do him there.
And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and 1 there at this
They was
stage
thinking
of the
they can
game,
do some
but
shit that they couldn't.
social media may be
That's
firing
the
up a
fuck they
little
was
bit right
thinking.
now.
The coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago.
Let's go, Willie. Let's go, Willie. Let's go, Willie. They want you. Tell them come get you.
All the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
Huh?
Here's Jackson.
Huh? Let's go. Let's pull it on their ass.
And the Ravens have taken the lead. With a touchdown all set up by the big play.
Damn it.
Snap before, but they finish it
in there.
off here with a shorter completion. This time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them
Let's
there,
go.
right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's
Yeah.
what created with
Give
a
him
play
something to
like
think
that.
about tonight
You
at
come
work.
right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Give him something to think about.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Garoppolo again. This one into the hands of Kittle.
Knew he was going.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They got 3.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Yep.
For the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Yep.
Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Yep, they sure do.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. This will be taken very short. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
They tried to fuck you. They tried to fuck my big boy.
At the line, set to get
Couldn't do it.
And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Ingram churning. He lost the football. And now
Did they just do that bullshit?
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted.
And they try to get him some shit.
Got a lot of turnovers. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, that play is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football. I think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they...
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And for the fourth time
Y'all motherfuckers let them pick crazy shit, but we can't get nothing. The fuck out of here.
There as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Jackson now. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's coming for you, boy. He's coming for you, boy. They coming for you, boy. I don't think they want to do that no more.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. It's complete to Snead.
Let's go! Tell them to block. Tell them to blitz. Blitz all they want.
Has him all the way down to the 30 now for
blitz, blitz, blitz some more. Blitz, blitz, blitz some more. Blitz, blitz.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. He's at the 40.
If they didn't get this nigga some bullshit.
5, and he will
They didn't get this nigga some bullshit. Oh my God. They always bring you back. I swear for God.
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they forced the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was perfect. That's exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that.
They gave y'all a touchdown. That's the only time you scored. Them ones they gave you. That's it. That's all you get is what they give you. That shit crazy. And they got to give you something.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Froze the hell out of them games I think they extra point.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this one complete to Seth
go.
Roberts.
Let's go.
Get it up just short
Let's
of
go.
45 at the 44.
Let's go.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Tell you, whenever we do something, it's freezing. Whenever y'all do something, it's right. It's right.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Get him.
Raven passing game.
Let's get him.
In sync, another 1st down.
They still blitzing.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down. Stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Jackson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Now it's Jackson.
Woo! That's a touchdown.
That's knocked down and incomplete.
God,
He
oh.
was looking for Nick Boyle that time. But it'll be
That's a
2nd
touchdown,
down.
Nick.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson.
Yeah.
The pressure gets to him
Blitz
again.
that time.
And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check 99. Check 99. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Let's go. Let's get this ball back. Shoot. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Snead's got it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Would have been
Keep fucking with her. Keep fucking with her. That's what you do.
So after the incompletion,
keep fucking with her.
Now 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's going to get this one across
and
the
stop blowing up.
30-yard line.
Stop blowing up on him. He just
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Being chased out left.
Come here, nigga. Call another one. Call another one. Call them timeouts, baby.
And the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Back to throw. And he can't.
Jesus Christ, y'all should have picked that.
If he'd been able to hold on, instead it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Trying to run that
the
clock.
Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th.
No. 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 Because when you drew it back, I was on that ass. Let's go.
Justin Ellis. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, defense. That boy said, woo, that defense is biting. They biting. Biting like pit bulls out this mouth.
1st down. It's Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line
What
of scrimmage.
the?
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Jackson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. The 40, the 30, 10. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er as they score the touchdown.
Bull
Now the Niner
fucking
offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for 2 here.
11.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception,
only thing they got is what they gave them, man. That shit crazy. That's all. That's all they got. And somehow every time they get it, it's wide open. Nobody stop them.
It's almost like a sudden change,
The
right?
fuck
You
out of
turn
here.
over, you take it away. They stuck it in the end zone. Keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance.
And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, Jarquiski Tartt.
He was in the one, baby.
Yeah.
We play to the end, baby.
They cheated for you.
All 3 touchdowns, D.
Yeah, all 3 touchdowns, D. He didn't do nothing but what the computer gave him. Fumbles and bullshit. That's it. They don't give it to you, you ain't got it. You know it. Gave him the